We are at the Keeping Room today, and we love coming here because not only do we love hanging out with Phyllis, we love to learn new things. I look like I'm holding a mini Thor hammer, Phyllis.
You are.
What is this?
This is a set. It's a canvas bag for putting ice in, because we know cocktails are all the rage right now.
Of course they are.
This then smashes up the ice to the perfect size.
Oh.
You don't want it crushed too much because then it melts in the container.
Yeah.
And you don't want it too thick because then you get big chunks of ice.
Right.
Which is not good.
Right.
From the Rainbow Room in New York City, there was a fellow that did this
That's
for his
awesome.
cottage, friends up north, and his kid went from there, and
That's
now
awesome. And you can get the kit.
Yeah, you get the kit.
Oh,
It comes with a
cute.
little. So it's a novel, clever idea, and seeing as cocktails are all the rage, and
Well,
now
they
I've
are.
got my back to
That's
tell
okay.
you to go over there.
That's okay. It's a tight space in here because you've got so many wonderful things to showcase. I mean, for gift ideas, anything here is appropriate.
Well, wine glasses are always good.
Yeah.
But stemless are really big. People love the stemless because you can't break them, can you, Luke? And then we go along, and we've got a really good selection of cocktail mixers here. And this is like a bartender's dream.
Yeah,
for
that's
doing
awesome for
the
Caesars
cocktails.
or-
And look,
yeah.
stainless steel ice cube
Oh,
makers.
cute.
And that alone is like a trip from the past.
It is.
We
I
have
love that. Everything old is new again.
It is.
Yeah.
And these are Scotch tasting glasses, the Glencairn glass, which is really popular. And then you have the carafes. And
They're
if we
so
s-
beautiful.
I know. There's so much back here, we can't cover it all.
No, but let's go on to here. What's
Yeah,
this?
so
What
if
do
we
we have
just
here?
sort of swing by here, we've got a pretty good selection of Mexican stuff, from the warmers to the bowls to the tuck holders. And
I feel like I need to invest because, like, Taco Tuesday is a big night at my house with kids.
This thing is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll show you pictures later of Jenny and what she did with one. It's great.
Yeah, I feel like I need to invest.
And
Okay.
Asian food making is still big.
Yes, of course.
So we've got sake sets, we've got chopsticks,
Those so pretty.
the rolling mats for rolling sushi. The glass sake set at the back is really
Oh,
pretty,
that
and then
is
there's
really
a
pretty.
few. This is a really cool thing because it literally makes the sushi for you.
Oh.
We've also got, yeah, you put the stuff in, you put the nori in, and you do the rice and whatever you want, and you basically crank the handle and you're off.
Amazing.
You're done.
Okay, so there are literally gifts here for everybody this holiday season. Come
Absolutely.
down, see Phyllis. We're at the Keeping Room. There's so much more coming up on Morning Live. Don't go anywhere. We're back at the Keeping Room, and Phyllis is giving us such an awesome tour of the store. I love this place. You have something for everybody in here.
We try.
You do. You've got tea that we're going to talk about, and then we're going to talk about fondue, so don't go anywhere for that. Beautiful selection of teas.
Good selection. We've been carrying these since probably 2 years after we opened, so a long time.
Yeah.
This is fun. This
What's
is
that?
a yard of tea.
Oh!
So there are a half a
12?
yard of green tea and a half a yard of interesting.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, and it
Yeah.
tells you all the flavors.
Yeah, all the flavors and
Oh, that's so neat. What a great stocking stuffer.
yeah.
If your stocking's that
if
big.
you have big stockings.
I do have big stockings, but I don't know if my kids would appreciate tea.
No, I don't think so. And back in stock we have our
Tea cozies.
Canadian made from BC tea cozies.
They're awesome.
Which are hugely desired.
Yeah, they're a big deal.
I know.
I love my
White
tea
one.
cozy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And entertaining
Yeah, that's a
can't
big
get
thing.
any easier than it can with fondues and raclettes. And this is a different kind of a raclette. Have you ever
Okay.
had raclette?
No, what is raclette?
Raclette
Oh, is this where you cook your own?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So generally speaking, the Swiss do potatoes and a meat on the top, and sometimes vegetables. Sometimes
Okay.
I do shrimp because it's really good. And escargot is out of this world.
I don't know if I've ever seen a raw escargot before. I've only eaten them cooked.
They're usually in a can. Well, actually, you can buy them fresh, but you got to have a good stomach for that.
Yeah, I don't know
nonsense.
about that.
So basically, you have these little fry pans.
Yep.
And there's a cheese called raclette that you can get at Mickey McGuire's. And you plug this in. It heats up the stone. It heats up that part. You put the little fry pan underneath. It
Yeah.
melts the cheese. And on the top, you've got the cooking of the other things.
That just takes like having guests over to a new level, like
Yeah,
the
'cause you never stop talking.
socialization and the fun and the
Guess what?
excitement.
this one is so cool because normally they're like this. And
Okay.
if I do this.
So that's all in one.
Yeah, that's all.
Whoa!
Opa! Anyway, so normally they're like this.
Okay.
But this is a new variety so that it comes out and goes down the table more, so it's
perfect.
easier for more people.
So no one's reaching over each other to kind of try and
Exactly.
do that. And then you have these beautiful fondue sets.
All kinds. We have cast iron, we have stainless steel, and if you kind of move along to the right, you will see this beautiful, fabulous. The name is gone.
But it's gorgeous.
It's Moroccan cooking.
Oh, a delicious.
A tagine.
A
duh.
tagine.
Yes. And this one's really pretty because it's got the heavy duty and it's stainless steel on the inside.
Okay,
And you can use that for a lot of other bits and pieces.
Okay, we're gonna come back. We're gonna clean up our little mess here because that's sometimes
Yeah, I know.
sometimes we get a little messy, Phyllis.
I know.
But so many dining options for entertaining. You got to come down to the keeping room. For now, I'm gonna send things back inside the studio. Every single time we come here, we find the best stuff. And when I say best stuff, I mean stuff like this. This is the gurgle pot. Phyllis, tell us what the gurgle pot does.
The gurgle pot sits on your table. Mm-hmm. You fill him with water. Mm-hmm. You pour him. Mm-hmm. He gurgles.
It's such a brilliant idea because it's a lot of
It's
fun.
a French thing.
It's a good conversation starter.
It is.
And it comes all the way from France.
Well, these are actually the idea.
The
comes
idea,
from
yeah.
France,
Yes.
Tons of colors.
Yeah, they really do. Come in
So
every color to match
it's
your
sort of
kitchen.
fun. And moving down from the colorful gurgle pots,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to introduce you to Sophie Conran. She's a designer
Mm-hmm.
who comes up with this incredible line of dinnerware. We tend to do more of the serving pieces. So
Okay.
we have the salad bowls and the platters. There's a platter that's so big we couldn't find a place to put it. It would literally do
Take
a
up the entire
25-pound
shelf.
turkey.
Wow.
So Sophie is very important. She's hard to find elsewhere, but she's a really good gift to give people.
It's beautiful stuff too. Very stylish.
It's really well done.
Yeah.
And oh look, there's another fondue.
Oh no! What do you
which
know?
is really pretty.
It is. It's beautiful.
And that pretty thing just to its right is a cheese cloche, which is lovely.
A cheese.
A cheese cloche. So you put your cheese there, and if you're having your charcuterie board.
Yes, it covers it from
It's
dust.
very
and-
lovely.
It is very lovely.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite displays in your store. And we come here every Christmas, and the red and the brilliance of how you decorate it, it always looks awesome.
Everybody's really good at doing that here. We have fun with it.
Yeah.
Le Creuset is still very strong. We have an Emile Henry tagine.
Oh,
Didn't
another
forget
tagine.
that time. And bread cloches. Bread is still huge. Baking
Really?
bread, massive.
People locked onto it during COVID.
locked
and
onto it, and they've not given up.
That's good.
And this little guy here is brand new. This is a small zester for children, and a glove just to make sure they don't take
Smart.
off their little knuckles. But what's really cool is if you happen to be a small person, my mom was a tiny
Petite,
lady.
yeah.
That would be perfect for
I
her
was just
little
about
hands.
to say, like, where's the adult version? I could use that. Like,
Down
I
this way,
cut
we'll get
myself all
there.
the time.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful stuff. I mean, you've got Christmas ornaments everywhere you look. These guys are adorable.
Aren't they sweet?
Is this just to go in your kitchen? Kiss
Yeah.
the cook?
Yep.
Oh,
I took one to a friend yesterday.
they're perfect. Like for someone someone you know that loves to cook,
I know.
that are hard to buy
there's
for.
a really good selection.
Yeah.
Here we
All
go.
right, yeah, no, coming up.
Come on in.
Come on in, don't let us bother you. Yeah, you come on in. Coming up, we're going to be taking you some of the back of the store. That's normally where we start things off, but today we are going to end there. There is a lot more coming up. Morning Live. Back at the keeping room, we are trying to get in so much information in such a short period of time. Phyllis, tell us about the bread.
Sourdough bread became more popular than it's ever been during COVID, but it
course.
hasn't gone away.
Amazing.
It's still hot. So the most important thing you need is a proofing basket.
Okay.
That allows it to sit and rise, which is that there called a banneton. So basically, it stays in there for several hours and then in the fridge for usually overnight.
Okay.
This guy here is your French dough whisk, which is very handy for wet doughs, getting them nice and mixed up. And
Smart.
then when you take it out of the proofing basket before you bake it, you want to slice it so that there's air allowed to escape.
Oh.
You can do all these pretty little things if you want.
And that's the tool that you use.
And this is called a lamb, and it's a good one.
Let me see that. I think I have one of these, but I had no idea what it was used for.
That's what it's used for.
Huh, what do you know? You inherit things and then you find out. Okay.
This guy is a part of Sophie that we left off the
Oh,
shelf.
yes, but we need to talk about it.
You know, this is not Elf on the Shelf. This is Sophie on the shelf, and here she is. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah,
sauce
she's a
boat
gorgeous sauce
with,
boat.
Yeah.
Nice ladle, and it's really deep, so it
It
keeps
is.
things
It
warm.
keeps it warm.
And you don't have to keep really refilling your gravy boat, because that's
And
a
over
nuisance.
here, we're back to cast iron. So we don't really need to talk about it because cast iron,
Talks about
people
itself.
know about it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
This, on the other hand, is a non-stick, made in Denmark, frying pan that you just can't beat them. They
So
are
it-
really, really, and you can use metal tools on them too.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're not going to scratch them?
Nope, you're not going to
Amazing.
scratch them.
Okay, so that's kind of a must-have
We
on
have
every chef's.
paella dishes or
Okay.
paella dishes.
Paella.
And then what you've got there is a silicone individual popcorn cooking utensil that you do in the microwave.
This is amazing. So you put in 2 teaspoons or tablespoons,
two
rather,
tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of popcorn into one of these.
Yep.
And you close the lid, and it
Yep.
just boop, boop, boop. Throw it in. How long do you put it in for? A
2.5
couple seconds?
minutes, I think,
couple
something
minutes,
like
yeah.
that, 2 minutes.
And then it comes out with
3 to 4 cups.
3 to 4 cups of
And
freshly
children
popped
don't
popcorn.
fight over who's putting too much salt or not enough salt.
I
on
feel
their
like
popcorn.
Phyllis has met my kids. Okay, Phyllis, because we have to talk about this. What do I got here? This is
That
the ultimate.
The ultimate smash burger tool. Smash burgers are very popular everywhere. And
true.
yep. Now I wouldn't do it on a grill, you do it on a flat frying pan.
Right. I was just
It
giving demonstration.
Flattens it out, makes the edges crispy, and you make your own smash burger.
And you can use this for other things too, can't you?
You could, yeah, you
Yeah,
could.
yeah, it's a good kitchen utensil. Everything you have here are excellent kitchen utensils. Everything for the chef or baker or just someone who likes to spend some time in the kitchen. You have in this store a gift for everyone in your entire family, even children. We have stuff for kids in here too.
We do.
Yeah, it's a great store, Phyllis. Thanks so much
Thanks.
for having us.
Oh, I'm really glad you're here.
We've
Thank you.
always had such a great time. There's so much more coming up, but visit the Keeping Room before the holidays. You got some time, but not much.